welcome to Brand X Reviews. As you may possibly know, next month in November, the 10th of November specifically, in the UK, I'm pretty sure it's the same in America, we're having the Batman 60s series released for the first time ever on DVD and Blu-ray, which is really excellent, and it's been far too long a wait for this. I mean, DVD's been around for, well, over 15 years, and it's never been released on that. I don't know what the hold-up was, why it took so long. I know something's been put out by 20th Century Fox, but I'm certainly getting this on Blu-ray. There's a few different options you can get, but I'm going to review the thing once I've bought it. Today what I'm going to review is the 1966 Batman movie, the Blu-ray version of it. Now this is the British one, so I'm not so sure about the American version, like what's on the actual disc. Now, for a few years I did actually own this film on DVD. I mean, I'd always had this film, I'd had it on tape, I think I'd had it recorded off TV at one point when I was a kid. Something that I saw when I was very young. I mean, I was born in 1981, and I was 8 when the Tim Burton Batman came out. But there was a time when I can just about remember when Adam West was the Batman. There was no like more recent Batman than him. I was very young, it was one of my early memories.
The big screen gives us more space on land, sea, and in the air to challenge the most cataclysmic collection of super criminals ever. Their minimum objective must be the entire world.
So it's really nostalgic to watch this film, and it's going to be really great to own the TV series. But I'll kind of waffle on about that when I do the actual review of the series. So I'll just do a quick kind of review of what's on the disc, what's on the Blu-ray, why I think the Blu-ray is actually worth getting. Because in a lot of cases, Blu-rays, the quality difference may be negligible with DVDs, unless you've got a massive TV and a really impressive surround sound system that can actually translate the difference visually and through sound. But of course, all Blu-ray is higher capacity disc, so on this you get a lot of extras that you don't get on the DVD just because there's more room on the disc, obviously. So the DVD that I owned, I remember it had a featurette about the film, and also there was a featurette about the Batmobile as well. I can't really remember anything else other than that. There's probably galleries and a trailer as well, I think. But on this, there was a special edition that came out on DVD, and then the Blu-ray finally, I think in 2008 or 9? I think that was around about when it came out anyway, which had even more stuff compared to the DVD special edition. So there's really 4 versions. You get the normal DVD, the special edition DVD, and the special edition Blu-ray. So obviously this is the best one. It goes without saying because it's got more, you can fit more on it. Now there's commentary tracks. There's 2 commentary tracks. There's one with Adam West and Burt Ward. That was obviously Batman and Robin actors. There's a commentary track by the screenwriter Lorenzo Semple Jr. I'm not massively into commentary tracks, so I can't really comment on those. There's a few featurettes, and they are really good. There's one called Batman: A Dynamic Legacy, and it was recorded in 2008. And it's about, what, half an hour long, I think. And it talks about the film itself. It's quite interesting from my point of view, being British, because it kind of talks about how the film really helped launch the TV series in the UK. I don't know this for fact, but it does say the documentary. There's a British guy on there who says that although the TV series was in colour and it came out in 1966, in the UK we didn't have colour broadcasted until 1969. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they say on there, and I just want to go with that. So to see the film in 1966 in colour was something quite different, because a lot of people nowadays, I mean, I've never even thought about that. Colour TVs back then were pretty much like what Blu-ray players are, or have been for the past few years. It's only really people that are really kind of hardcore that want to kind of spend a lot of money to get it. So I've never really thought about that. A lot of people in its original run would have only seen the Batman series in black and white, which is kind of bizarre really, because it's a very colourful TV series, and they do actually say this in the documentary on this. They do say that despite the fact that its kind of main appeal was visually, obviously the vibrant colours that it had, it was still loved when it was seen in black and white in the UK anyway. So that's that kind of thing anyway. They talk about that on the main documentary. Then there's a couple of shorter featurettes. There's one called Cape Crusaders, A Hero's Tribute, and that's really about the characters, the good guys. So you've got Batman, Robin obviously, and Commissioner Gordon, Chief O'Hara, and Alfred the Butler as well. It talks about the characters, and then it also talks about the actors as well. And it's kind of funny as well. They kind of poke a bit of fun at characters like Chief O'Hara. Like, they kind of make a point, like, you know, what does he actually do? All he tends to do is just kind of stand around in the background and kind of look like a bumbling idiot. But obviously you don't take the thing seriously because it's done with a sense of humour. But yeah, it's a good point. Then that's about 15 minutes out, and then on the flip side there's another one called Gotham City's Most Wanted, which is the same sort of thing, but it's about the villains. So you've got the Joker, the Penguin, the Riddler and Catwoman. It talks about their characters, and it also talks about the actors and the actress Lee Merriweather. And again, there's a lot of the same interviews with all the same kind of people, but it also has interviews. Well, there's an interview with Lee Merriweather. Obviously, it doesn't have interviews with people like Burgess Meredith because they passed away a long time ago. What is really special about this, what I liked, I didn't expect to like it, I just kind of went on to it and thought, oh, let's have a quick look at that, and I ended up spending ages on it. There is a feature on this where you can have a VR, virtual reality look at the Batmobile. And again, this isn't something, it's called the Batmobile Interactive Tour. And this isn't something that I normally look at because I usually find it really tedious and fiddly to kind of work off the remote, especially when you've got a rubbish remote like mine that's like got a touchpad on it. But it's very easy to kind of go around, and it's worth it as well. With it being on Blu-ray, the quality on this, you can really see, you really do kind of feel like you're getting an up-close look at the Batmobile. Because someone like me, I'm never going to get to see the Batmobile in real life unless it comes like to England, and I'm lucky enough to go to wherever it's on display. But yeah, you can it kind of turns around on its own like this, and then you've got these features, so you can look at the sides, the front and the back. You can zoom in on certain parts of the vehicle and activate something. So like, let's go on this bit here. Once it's zoomed in, it does take a long time. It's a bit tedious after a while when you're kind of going around. As tedious it is for you watching this, me kind of waffling on. You have to wait for it to load up. But let's have a look. So you've read this, and you've got an activate button here. It's usually highlighted, so once I press that, you'll see what happens. It kind of lights up like that. There isn't any sound on some of these features. Some of them do have sound. I've turned the sound off just for this. Okay, once you're off of that, you've got this other thing here, and what you can also do is you can have a look at the original car that the Batmobile was based on and see what kind of look it had. I've probably gone for a bad angle here because this part shows you the interior of it, but you can see it kind of peels away part of the picture, and that's what the inside, the original car that the Batmobile was based on, looks like. Okay, so this side is the best one to do this because you can really see what the thing looks like. Just kind of poses it into the right angle for you, and then you've got to wait for it. It is a bit tedious, like I said. And there you go, so you can see what the original car was based on. But there is a featurette as well. What's also great about this Blu-ray is, which I haven't covered yet, it does include some of the featurettes that were on the original DVD at least 10 years ago when that was released. So you've got the 2001 featurette, and then you've also got the 2001, I think it was Batmobile Revealed featurette with George Barris, the designer of the Batmobile. There's a few other things as well which I wasn't too fussed about. There was Batman on location mapping the movie. It just plays the film with a lot of options, so you can kind of go on to some of those. I'll just get off this. So what else we've got? There's trailers and galleries and all sorts of other stuff as well. So really good Blu-ray to own anyway. Definitely something to upgrade if you haven't already done so. If you've got a Blu-ray player, definitely I would definitely recommend that you go with this. So like I say, the TV series is getting released on Blu-ray and DVD for the first time next month. So we have this this picture here which really tells you what you get with it. You can probably have a look at it on the internet. There's a lot of articles about it. If you just go on Amazon, you'll see pretty much what you get. But It's a nice box set. You get, I think it's a Hot Wheels model of the car. You get this trading card set as well. The seasons themselves are broke down into 3 kind of little booklets that open where your discs are contained inside. And there's a couple of books as well. There's one called the Adam West Scrapbook, and something else as well. So that's all 3 series. I don't know about in the UK, but I know there was one American reviewer on Geekvolution saying how you can also, if you don't want to splash out all, like however much it is in America, it's like $200 or something. For all 3 series, you can get a budget thing where it's just series 1, and then presumably you'll have to wait for series 2 and 3 to come out, just buy them individually. And they're releasing on DVD as well, and I think the box set comes with all the same stuff, but I'm going to get this on Blu-ray because the conversion does look really nice from what I've seen just on my computer with the HD, how they've really enhanced it. The quality of the film itself, this Blu-ray, is fine. It's not really like enhanced or anything like that, like from what I've seen of the TV series. So I suspect that the TV series will be a lot more tidy than this version of the film is. But it's not bad. I didn't watch it and think, oh, it's really bad quality or anything. But kind of ranting on again. But that's something to look forward to anyway in November, so I will be reviewing it. I've got the day off when it comes out. It's going to be quite an expensive day because there's also Days of Future Past. The X-Men film is coming out the 10th of November, and also there's a new Foo Fighters album as well, Sonic Highways. So I'm going to spend a lot of money that day. I pre-ordered this, the TV series off Amazon, and it's going to cost about £110. So it's quite expensive for 3 series, but with all the stuff you get as well, I think it's well worth it, especially with the how long we've been waiting for it. And it's Blu-ray as well, and it's 120 episodes, so you do get quite a lot of stuff for that. But yeah, I had to sell a few things in order to get some money for this, to justify spending all that much money. So I had to go into my attic and sell a few collectibles. But anyway, I'm really seriously ranting on now. You don't want to hear all this. You wanted a review of the Blu-ray. You don't want to hear about my personal woes of how I can afford to buy all this stuff. So I'll leave it there. Like I say, 10th of November, check back brandxreviews.com because I intend to review the TV series on the day of release. So if you really want a close look at it and whether I'm happy or not with it, just check back. So I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Let's have a look. So you've read this, and you've got an activate button here. It's usually highlighted, so once I press that, you'll see what happens. It kind of lights up like that. There isn't any sound on some of these features. Some of them do have sound. I've turned the sound off just for this. And then it kind of zooms back out again once you exit. And I've just pressed it again. That's another thing again, it's very fiddly, is this. It's a bit annoying. Which I think I must have pressed the same button about 20 times. Annoying remote control. Fucking hell, seriously, man. Okay, we're going to have to cut this out. We're going to have to leave this for the outtakes. Another one for Dennis Norden. Thank you very much. Right, exit.